Hey everybody. Okay, I think I finally have found a paint that will paint faux leather or vinyl. It is the Miracle paint from Amy Howard, and it goes on so easily. Look, all I did was clean these chairs to begin with. I took a spray bottle that had 50-50 vinegar and water mixture in there, and so I just sprayed the chairs down. I mean, these were chairs that were in our kitchen for a while, and I still really liked them. I didn't want to get rid of them because I have 2 girls, and I just thought at some point somebody will want them. So my daughter just recently moved into an apartment, and she needed some counter stools. So I've been wanting to paint these. I know I did a video sometime last year trying to paint these with a chalk paint, and it just didn't meet my criteria. Just, you got to be able to sit on them, correct? So again, this is Amy Howard's Miracle paint. It's an enamel paint. It has a built-in primer and top coat, and it self-levels. I'm using a Paint Couture brush, which brushes do matter, and this is a very nice synthetic brush. And I brushed on just a coat, and then I let that dry, and then I did a couple more coats actually, because covering red, I just wanted to make sure. And what you'll see a little later on, I ended up taking the back of the chair off. I separated the seat from the back because right, where they meet, if you if you paint that and you let it dry with it sticking together like that, when someone goes to sit on it and it pulls away from the back part a little bit, just the give, the paint inevitably it would just pull apart, I'm afraid, just because it's going to dry stuck together. So anyway, let's speed this up. I'm just again using a nice brush and brushing on a thin coat. I'm not soaking it by any means, but I've got enough on my brush that I can it moves easily anyway, so we'll just speed this up a little bit. Okay, so here's where I took the seat cushion away from the back. Actually, Ralph did. He, he had to take all the screws out. But so you can see here where, you know, where I could not get all the way down when they were put together. And if you were painting the seat, I mean, the chair the same color, you know, as it was, if I was using a red, you probably, you know, wouldn't need to do this. However, that paint would still stick. In fact, it did stick. I noticed it sticking. So that's why I got Ralph to take it apart. And I actually took a little piece of sandpaper and sanded right there. I thought I had that on video. Anyway, I just took a 220 grit, little piece of sandpaper, and I just sanded, you know, right there where the paint ended, just to make sure it was smooth. I think there was a little bit of buildup right there where it had dried. And anyway, I'm just giving it another coat, just like I did before. So I will just speed this up once again. Okay, so I had to get Ralph to put these chairs back together because it was too hard to paint the back of the chair. I didn't have anywhere that I could lean it or sit it anywhere. So I would not recommend painting the back of a chair like this until you have put it back together. And if you notice, I did tape around the legs because I was getting a little careless, and I got a little paint on the legs. So, and like I said, this paint does not need primer. It doesn't need a top coat, and it just dries to a nice eggshell finish. I don't know if you can tell how it's, you'll see a little later on, but it just has a nice little sheen to it. So anyway, I'll go ahead and finish this up, and I'll be back to show you how it ended, you know, how it looks when it's dried. So that's it. I'm just gonna leave them right here to dry. I don't think I mentioned that it dries really fast, but you know, I would give it 24 hours to cure because it still would be, you know, a little bit sticky or whatever. But anyway, let me show you how it, you know, the flexibility of it. So it's already dried, and I probably shouldn't have had my nail sticking up, but anyway, see how it moves? It's really nice. It just did really well. Look at that. I love it. I love how it turned out. So here's a few more pictures, and I'm gonna keep it another few days and let it cure and before I give it to my daughter. But let me know what you think. Let me know if you have painted any vinyl or faux leather, and I would love to know how yours turned out. So let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you next time. Bye.